Hi guys, this is cinnamon roll peach cobbler. I think you'll get a kick out of this. It's not just traditional crust. I use a whole roll of cinnamon rolls and I added crust on top. And on top of that, I poured the glaze that comes with the cinnamon rolls on top of it. You have to see the finished product. This is absolutely delicious, good with whipped cream, ice cream. You can even add caramel. So if you want to see how to make this using Pillsbury cinnamon rolls and make a delicious new cobbler for your family, keep watching. Okay, here are the ingredients for cinnamon roll peach cobbler. Now I'm going to be using Pillsbury cinnamon rolls, just one package. I have 2 large cans of peaches that have been sliced. I'm going to use 1 cup of white sugar and what's left in this bag of brown sugar. Looks like it's about a cup, a little less than a cup. 1 stick of butter, a little bit of pure vanilla extract or flavoring, and I'm going to spray my dish. This is a 9x13 with non-stick cooking spray. My oven is at 350 degrees. I'm going to show you guys a cool way to make some delicious peach cobbler, a new way. So let me turn the camera around. Let's get cooking. Okay, first I'm going to get the peaches going. I'm going to add first can and the second can. I got this up pretty high. I'm going to add the cup of white sugar. I'm going to add some vanilla, maybe 2 cupfuls. I like vanilla. If you like nutmeg, please add nutmeg. Oh, I forgot the cinnamon. Okay, I forgot to show you guys, you need cinnamon. I just eyeball this. It's one of my favorite spices. So I like a lot of cinnamon, but like I said, if you like nutmeg, definitely use a little bit of it. It's very strong, so you don't want to overpower it. And I've got a light sugar. It's not much left, so I'm just gonna go ahead and use all of it. Now you know, brown sugar, light or dark, has molasses, so it gives it a little bit more depth of flavor. But white sugar is what makes it sweet. And then we're gonna toss in 1 stick of butter. We're gonna heat this and let this come to like a boil or a simmer. And if you want it thicker, I'll show you when we get to that part. Skipping ahead of myself. So we're gonna let this go for a little bit and then we're gonna move on to the next step. Okay, I'm gonna use some non-stick cooking spray and pretty heavily spray this because I do not want this to stick. You know my channel is all about quick, fast, easy meals. So then I've got the cinnamon rolls. So we're gonna unroll these. Now I'm worried about them being very doughy, and normally I would cut these into 4s, but I'm lazy today, so I'm gonna do them in halves with the cinnamon side up. So there they are. Oven is at 350. I'm gonna put these in the oven for about 10 minutes. I don't want to dump the peaches on top of here raw because I want to make sure that the dough is cooked. I hate gummy dough. See, the butter is starting to melt, getting foamy. And I like a lot of juice in my cobbler. So what I was going to tell you, I'm going to tell you now. If you want it thicker, you can use some cornstarch, like 2 tablespoons of cornstarch with 3 tablespoons of water, and mix that together in a little bowl. And you want to pour it into this mixture once it's at a rapid boil. A little science for you for my Bachelor of Science degree, Jennifer Mallory, BS, RN, MSN. It activates the boiling temperature, activates the cornstarch, and will make it thicken. So I just want this to cook while I have the cinnamon rolls in the oven. And like I said, some people pour this right on top of raw cinnamon rolls, but I have a thing about raw dough. So I want to make sure they're par cooked, or at least starting to cook, before I add them on. Oh, and I forgot another ingredient for you guys. See, it's boiling pretty heavy. I'm going to use Pillsbury pie crust for the top. I've got 1 roll. I've got 2, but I'm only going to use 1. I was going to do a lattice topping, but I just decided to cut corners because you know that's what my channel is all about, quick, fast, and easy. So I'm just going to place this over the top. I like to go through with my wooden spoon and break up some of the peaches in half. Normally I would cut them so there would be smaller bite-sized pieces instead of the full slices like I'm trying to show you here. So I just rub it up against the side of the pot and gently break them up. Okay, I let those cook for about 12 minutes. The cooking instructions on the Pillsbury says 18 minutes, but I only want 12. I just wanted them to start cooking. And then I'm going to add my peaches to this. Hear that sizzle? I'm going to add the remaining peaches with the juice. And make sure these are submerged as best as possible. They're starting to float. And I took my Pillsbury pie crust and I cut it more to a rectangle shape. It doesn't fit perfectly, but it's close enough. If you want to do something fancy, you definitely need a hole in the middle to let it vent. But I didn't feel like doing a lattice topping. You know, my channel is all about quick, fast, easy meals for people who don't like to cook, don't have time to cook, don't want to cook. So this is going to go in the oven for 45 to 50 minutes until the top crust is nice and brown. Okay, there it is, piping hot out of the oven. And this is the sauce, the frosting that comes with the cinnamon rolls. So I'm going to try and just spread it over the top while it's hot. Extra sweetness. Now, like I said, you want to cut back on the sugar if you don't like your stuff really sweet, because you know the cinnamon rolls have cinnamon and sugar already in them. This smells so freaking good, you guys. And if you guys like videos like this, please hit the subscribe button and the notification button so you don't miss any of my videos. You guys know I work full time and I'm always in a hurry trying to get something made fast and quick that's full of flavor and delicious. So I'm gonna get everything set up and tell you guys my joke. Okay guys, let me tell you my joke. This is a sick one. My wife just gave birth today, and after thanking the doctor, I pulled him aside and sheepishly asked, "Hey doc, how soon do you think we'll be able to have sex?" He winked at me and said, "I'm off duty in 10 minutes. Meet me in the parking lot." Now come on, man. He was talking about his wife. Really, doc? I mean, is it really that tight? I thought it was kind of funny, though. I did laugh. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe, and share. More importantly, comment. Good, bad, and ugly. This is absolutely delicious. And I like a runny sauce, juice, with my cobbler. I don't like it real tight and congealed. But if you do, I would definitely recommend that you use cornstarch. 2 tablespoons of water. Stir it up and mix it in while the pot is at a raging boil. And that will definitely thicken it up. I like mine loose like a syrup on top. Perfect with ice cream, whipped cream. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised using the Pillsbury cinnamon rolls. It gives it a different sweetness, and it's just not crust on the bottom, crust on top. Because technically, I guess a cobbler is just crust on top, nothing on the bottom. But I love my crust, and that's the best part, and the gooey part's in the middle. And definitely par bake your cinnamon, the Pillsbury cinnamon rolls first. I wouldn't trust just putting them in raw and then putting your cobbler mixture on top. They would probably be gummy or gooey. But these were absolutely delicious. My husband loved them. It's a new way to change things up for your next party or get together or holiday. So I want to thank you guys for watching. God bless you all. Thank you for tuning into my channel. Hit that subscribe and notification button so you won't miss any videos for quick, fast, easy meals for people who don't want to cook, don't like to cook, don't know how to cook. So God bless you all. Have a good evening, and I pray to see you on the next one.